Hello. Right, so unfortunately, I can't do reviews currently because the programs that I am watching, I can't watch because all I can get is the results. So apologies for that. Hopefully that'll change, but currently at the moment, all I can give you is just results. I can't review it. I can't show you. I can't show you obviously, but I can't tell you what I saw because I didn't see anything. So yeah, so. Sorry, but here we go. This is WCW The Great American Bash from July the 12th, 1992. There were 7 matches on the card, and I'm doing it like this so you can see my big head, because as you can see, that light is like really pissing me off. Oops. Language. Sorry about that. God, I feel like I was on the dance and I swore at this. I must apologise for that language. Yes, so the opening match was the NWA World Tag Team Championship quarter-final match, and this was between. I'm really sorry about this light. I don't know if that's any better. That might be better. Yeah. Nikita Koloff and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, and they took on former WCW Light Heavyweight Champion Flying Brian and Jushin Thunder Liger. Couldn't remember his name, and that's quite embarrassing. And the winners were Nikita Koloff and Ricky Steamboat, when Ricky Steamboat rolled up Flying Brian for the 1-2-3, so they go through to the semi-finals. Next match was also a NWA World Tag Team Championship quarter-final tournament match, and this was between the WCW United States Tag Team Champions of Fabulous Freebirds, consisting of Michael Hayes and Jimmy Jam Garvin, and they took on the Japanese duo of Hiroshi Hase and a stand-in Shinjo Hashimoto. The original person, who I can't quite remember who that was with Hase, he got an eye injury, so he was out. So Shinja took his place, and the Japanese team go through with a win via pin. The next match was the NWA, also the third quarterfinal and last, the NWA World Tag Team Championship quarterfinal tournament match. This was between Barry Windham and the Natural Dustin Rhodes, and they took on the team of the WCW World Television Champion Stunning Steve Austin and the WCW United States Heavyweight Champion Ravishing Rick Rude. And with this one, bit of a surprise, Windham and Rhodes got the win. Windham Rhodes got the win. I think he pinned, Dustin Rhodes pinned Rick Rude for the victory. So who knows, that might lead somewhere down the line to a US title shot. I don't know. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. There we are. But they go through. So that is the quarterfinals. So as I previously have mentioned on other videos, when it was at Clash of the Champions, they did have a quarterfinal match between Dr. Death, Steve Williams and Terry Gordy and the Steiners, and Gordy and Williams won that, so they all were ready through to the semi-finals, hence why it was only 3 quarterfinals. So that's the quarterfinals, and let's have some semi-final action then, shall we? This is for the end. This is for the NWA World Tag Team Championship Tournament semi-final match. This is Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and Nikita Koloff, and they took on the Miracle Violence Connection, also known as the WCW World Tag Team Champions, also known as Terry Bam Bam Gordy and Dr. Death, Steve Williams. And the winners were your tag team champions, Terry Gordy and Steve Williams, when they hit the Oklahoma Stampede, to get the win. A 1, a 2, a 3. Thank you very much. They go through to the final. Shock horror, ladies and gentlemen. The next match was the other semi-final in the NWA World Tag Team Championship Tournament. God, it's so boring saying this over time. I'm so sorry. And this was the Japanese team of Hiroshi Hase and Shinjo Hashimoto, and they took on the Natural Dustin Rhodes and Barry Windham. And again, a slight upset. Rhodes and Windham with a win by a pin. It's a 1-2-3. So yeah, they go through to the final to challenge to win the tournament. The next match was not a tournament match. I know, shocking, isn't it? This match was for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship, and it was the defending and reigning champion, the man they call Sting, defending against Big Van Vader. What I read of this, it seemed to be a really good match. They seemed to be, it was one of their better matches. They had a lot of matches in 1993, so this was one of their better matches. And when I think Sting tried to do a dive and he messed it up, like as part of the match. I don't mean he cocked it up. No, he landed on his head, I think, or he's woozy. And then Vader came up and just powerbombed him. So you got a 1, a 2, a 3, and new WCW World Heavyweight Champion, Big Van Vader. It's Vader time. Yes, we have a new WCW World Heavyweight Champion. Which leads us to the main event of the evening, which it shouldn't be, because the world title match should have been the main event of the evening. But that's just my opinion. And that was for the NWA World Tag Team Championship Tournament Final, which means it was for the NWA World Tag Team Championship. And this, just to recap, the final was between your reigning WCW World Tag Team Champions, Terry Gordy and Steve Williams, and they took on Dustin Rhodes and Barry Windham. And your winners, and new, obviously because it was a tournament, NWA World Tag Team Champions. And to become dual champions, Terry Bam Bam Gordy and Dr. Death Steve Williams win the tournament. And that was always going to happen because it's just the way they did it in those days in WCW. It wasn't a great match from what I've read. It was okay. So yeah, I'm very disappointed that I couldn't see it. I've looked for it. I can't seem to find it anywhere. So yeah, this is how I'm going to have to do things now. There's a lot of stuff I can't find from the early 90s. It's not on Netflix. No, Willflix. It's Willflix. Yes, Willflix. But yeah, sorry. I'd love to review. I'd love to do a proper review of these shows that I'm going to upload the results of. But if I can't find them where I look, and that's all I'm going to say, I can't find them. So, we all got busy lives, and I've got 15 hours to look for one show. So, I did watch WWF Superstars. I didn't give you the results of that, mainly because it was rubbish. I didn't want to. No, I didn't really. I wrote all the results down, but I just didn't want to do it. So I wanted to do this because it was a big event. Hopefully, in time, I will be able to review these properly. But for the time being, the shows that I can find and I can look at, I will just give you the results. And I'm apologising now that if this leads to people unsubscribing, sorry, it's out of my hands. But yeah, maybe in time it will change. But for now, this is where we are with these reviews. Though there could be some other changes coming regarding to reviews of maybe some new stuff. Who knows what will happen in the very near future. But thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for following. Thank you for not being bored. I hope you're not bored. I really don't. But yeah, yeah. Have a great weekend, because I'm recording this on a Saturday evening. So, oh yeah, I live the high life, me. That's Will Nitro, baby. But yeah, have a good evening, have a good weekend, and yeah, I will see you at ringside. My name is Will Nitro. Thank you.